Hey, what's up, Fantastic Good fans? We'll say here. We're here at Camp Mabry in Austin, Texas, northwest side. We're going to Texas Military Forces Museum, take a tour of it, and then they got some artillery and tanks on the other side. Just wait here. Let me read these real quick. There's some historical markers here outside the camp. Start with the first one. Texas in the Civil War, federal forces. When Texas joined the Confederacy in 1861, some men disagreed. Mainly those were from foreign countries or the North, or did not uphold states' rights. Some of them left here and joined Northern Army Unions. Others joined federal forces near home. A 1st Texas Cavalry Union group made up of 310 men in 8 companies was organized by Texan Colonel E.J. Davis across the Rio Grande in Mexico. Nucleus of 2nd Texas Cavalry Union was formed in New Orleans, adding men in Louisiana and Mexico until it had 4 companies. They merged in 1864 with the 1st Texas Volunteer Cavalry for the Union. Individual Texas prisoners of war obtained freedom by becoming galvanized Yankees, men coating over their old opinions with blue uniforms. These fought for Indians on frontiers, not old Confederate comrades. However, the Texans and the Federal Army sometimes were in the battle against old neighbors or even their own relatives. In Red River campaigns in Louisiana on the coast and in southwest Texas. On each side by turns were enlisted the partisan rangers of A.J. Vidal, deserting the Confederates in 1863, the Federals, and the war itself in 1864. Federal soldiers from Texas were a small minority because 90,000 Texans fought for the Confederacy. Here's another one here before we go in the museum. Adjutants General. Texas in 1861-1865 had 90,000 men fighting for the South, many in units east of the Mississippi, yet at home she had to defend 2,000 miles of coastline and frontier from constant threats made by Federals, Indians, and outlaws. The state adjutant general fielded the necessary Confederate troop requisitions at the same time, organized posts and supplied the Texas frontier regiment in a string of forts, a day's horseback ride apart from the Rio Grande to the Red River. He was also assigned to duties as state inspector general, commissary general, ordnance officer, and quartermaster. He handled state correspondence and military affairs, distribution orders, forms. General in charge of military property, collected and repaired arms, inspected. From 1861, salary of $500 paid for this office was increased by 1865 to $2,000 a year. N.H. Darnell, Dallas, Byrd, Austin, San Antonio, D.B.A. Culberson, Jefferson, and John Burke of Marshall successfully held this difficult position. So we'll go and walk inside. They got a souvenir museum.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you. So we got a map here. Small cannon. Twin Sisters cannons. Displayed here are replicas of the famed Twin Sisters cannon used by Texan forces at the Battle of San Jacinto during the Texas Revolution, the battle garrison during the war between the states. The Jeeps. Some Jeeps from 1942-45. This belonged to Brigadier General Woodford Haywood Mabry. Upon the outbreak of the Spanish-American War, General Mabry resigned as Adjutant General to take position as Colonel of the 1st Texas United States Volunteer Infantry. The short duration of the war prevented Mabry and his command from getting to the battle. However, they were sent to perform occupation duty in Cuba, becoming the only Texas regiment to serve overseas in relation to the splendid little war in Spain. While stationed in Cuba, Mabry contracted a fatal fever and died January 1899. Pen and saber. George Patton Saber. Yeah. So we're going into the area that World War I, Battle of Mont Blanc or Blanc Mont. So we're going to they got this design like a trench. So you see the wood, the top of the sandbags, it's designed. Huh. Well, that's kind of cool. I don't see that there, but look at nothing. It's like what you would have seen. So what they did, they put this over and see the people on the other side.
Oh yeah.
Because if they stand up, they could get shot.
Look at that thing.
So I'm in the area of World War I, inside of a trench they made inside the building, so you could feel what it was like in trench.
Oh, you can read it. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Read it down.
Oh yeah. 1911 there, pistol, a shot automatic rifle, French, a revolver, 1903, some German helmets from model 1917 Austrian Stahlhelm helmet, a German Stahlhelm from 1916, a Mauser. So they got these things, the maps also tells you about the certain areas in France. You got another one here. So this map depicts the Battle of Forest Farm, October 27, 1918. German Pickelhelm helmet, 1942-1918. Lieutenant General John Holden. To Gainesville, Texas, age of 2, Holy Air Stanley Military Academy, Virginia. Air Force Captain, 1893, outbreak of Spanish War. He was the promotion Lieutenant Colonel assignment. So this jacket over here is his from World War I. Command post under. Again, they got it designed like a trench. The Brit.
Is that a new box?
That's the one from Christmas.
The Jollibee?
Mm-hmm. The Choctaw Code Talkers of World War I. We're in the World War II section. 36th Infantry Division. Preparing for war. Can't believe it in North Africa. And Italy. Salerno.
They transformed the Troy Railroad of the old Shaw region into one of the busiest railroads in the world, and certainly one of the world's most important suppliers. Did you make a trip on that road? Yes, sir. On Calcutta Road, east of Oklahoma.
Some big one.
The train load of American tanks, guns, food, and other supplies to the Russian army. Incidentally, that railroad in the desert goes to the hottest recorded
Some mock-up of Salerno Red Beach.
The stuff we have sent to them over this railroad has been a vital factor in their offensive that is driving the Germans out of Russia. I return you now to Admiral in New York.
one. Hold on. That's the 36 infantry, World War II medal honors. German artillery position. It's a diorama. And zero.
Michelle, do you see the bullet? A soldier like snuck a bullet into the back of that display or something. But see, it's in the back of that truck. Let's move the bullet back there.
Artillery. Southern France Revolution. Operation Dragoon. We went to Southern France. Browning automatic rifle, and one Garand above it. Yeah, a lot of good information. A lot of the battles that the 36th Infantry was involved in. It's not short.
T-shirt. It's paper now. Church people.
What's this one?
Those battalion.
Okay. You get the prospect
Late in
trains,
October, on the Vosges front in the west, there took place one of the heroic episodes of the war. A battalion of the 36th Texas Division had been cut off and lay trapped up forward in the hills without communications and surrounded by superior enemy forces. While the unit battled ahead to relieve them, they held on grimly day after bitter day. Medical supplies and rations were fired to them by artillery. A near miss would have been useless here. The shells had to land squarely on the target or else fall into enemy hands.
So we did World War One, World War Two. We're still in World War Two. The medical battalion. It's a German S-mine. So this blow up, right?
That, oh yeah.
You step on the top, it blows up. All these shoot in the air. Prelude to the Battle of the Bulge. Set up like a bunker. MP-40 submission bill. Journal.
1940.
Yeah, Christmas Eve. Oh yeah. So we walked on the other side, remember?
Yeah.
There's the side of a bunker. Guys looking out. German weapons. K98K. And a Maschenweger MG42.
Look at the gun.
Landsberg. Landsberg concentration camp flag. This first class Charles Bickle of San Antonio found this Nazi flag at the Landsberg concentration camp, brought it home as a souvenir. As a soldier, National Guard Bickle's mobilized 3rd Infantry Division 1940. Fourth as a member of Service Company 141st. Service Jackie. World War One and Two medal decorations.
No, stay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Daddy. Oh wow.
So we just went through World War One and World War Two areas. We call this rifle.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a lot when you.
Yeah, but it's not big. It just, that's the entrance right here.
And then there's another area we walked through the inside. When they let you walk up this one, the kitchen area.
It's
See?
gonna be traffic and
It's okay.
going to stay. You're gonna do it.
M37 half ton. (1950-57) Jeep. This is an F-84 Thunderjet, 1949 and 59. Look at the television. 1952.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. A helicopter.
The helicopter. If I'm gonna get mad, no doors.
No doors.
Remember, it was in the top, it died.
Yeah, you just got the window for the front.
The
Yeah, they didn't put the first ones. They didn't put on there. Ambulance. It's a 10.5 centimeter, 18 millimeter howitzer. German. Schwalzer machine gun. All down here. Anti-tank gun. German.
Done for Joey.
In the Africa Corps colors. 2151C, 1939, 1945. Jag Panzer Hetzer, 1944, 1960s.
He said the other tank is there.
Yeah.